What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Cree's Corner. We on episode 10. What? Double digits, man. That's a major milestone for you, girl, because I told you I be quitting, man. But I told you I'm going to keep going. Locked in. I don't know where it's going to go, but I got to keep going to see where it's going to go. You know what I mean? So you do that too. You got a dream, keep going to see what happens, man. If you the only way you fail is if you stop. I'm not talking about pivoting. I'm just talking about just completely giving up. That's the only way you fail. You know what I'm saying? If you keep going, you're gonna keep hearing the same thing because it's really that simple. If you keep going, the results had no choice but to show up. But thank y'all for being here with me. How y'all feeling today? I'm just enjoying the process right now. You know, I like getting on here and talking. Honestly, you know, I'm a quiet person. I'm in real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm an introvert, but getting on this camera, talking, it feel real comfortable. And every time I do it feel even more comfortable. So it's the reps. Everything in life is the same, bruh. Reps, repetition. The more you do it, the better you gonna get at it. You know what I mean? And that's good or bad. If you a liar, you keep lying, you'll get better at it. You a master manipulator, you keep manipulating, you'll get better at it the more you do it. But let's not do that. Let's do the positive things. Let's keep the reps up on the positive things. Getting up, going to the gym, eating right. You know what I'm saying? Encouraging people, believing in yourself. Let's work on the reps on that. Talking nice to yourself. Let's rep that out. You know what I'm saying? And just make this place an overall better place. Because it just really starts with the people. It's trash because the people trash. But we don't have to be trash. You can evolve. You can start off trash and then not be that. I'm a living example, man. I'll tell y'all one day, I think. One day. Maybe one day. Man, matter of fact, I could probably tell y'all now. Nah. I'm gonna talk about don't be afraid to start over. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like that because you started over, you had to start over, or you chose to start over, that you're a failure. Starting over is not a bad thing. That just means you no longer in that place and you need to do something different, right? I've started over several times in my life. Like, I've been so many, I ain't gonna say people, because at the core of me, I've been the same person the entire time. No, not the entire time. I did some growth. I became a better person. But what I mean is that I've been so many people. College athlete, AT&T technician, U.S. Navy sailor, media person. Like, I had to start over. Every time I did that, I've had to start over, but I was good in all of it. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be good when you first start off, but sometimes people see starting over as a failure. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't, though. Because every time I start over, I had a plan. Like, I'm gonna do this, and this. As long as you got a plan and you ain't scared to put the work in, you'll be cool. Like, I sold my whole crib, bro. Like, and you'll have, like, I was a homeowner for 8 years in a decent area. You know what I'm saying? Nice little crib. And I sold it, bro. And you'll have, to go back to renting, people will be like, why? Like, why would you do that? Because I got a plan, bro. Like, and you don't know my plan because God didn't give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But if you listen to other people, sometimes you might miss out on what you're supposed to have. Or you trying to, you know what I'm saying, worry about what it's going to look like to other people. Like, I could be like, all right, I sold my crib. People like, dang, you down bad, G. You sold your crib. You know what I'm saying? You sold your crib. You must have need some bread or something, or you couldn't afford it or something. Like, people always go to the negative when you decide to make a change. No, it was none of that. I didn't need to sell my crib. I wanted to sell my crib because I needed a different environment. Like, environment plays a huge role in how successful you're going to be in something or how you can execute something. And I needed a new environment. Too much happened in that house. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing crazy, but I had 2 different marriages in that crib and they both ended not the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just history there that I don't need to take with me into this next stage of life that I'm going in. Did I take a L? No. It served its purpose at the time, and on the back end, I'm winning, essentially. You get what I mean? Like, so I don't think starting over is a bad thing. Like I said, I've done that so many times, and people be like, I don't want to start over. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, the time is gonna pass anyway, whether you start over or not. So you can choose to start over and go toward the direction you really want to go towards, or you can stay in the same spot. It don't matter. 2 years is gonna pass, and you just gotta decide how you want them 2 years to go. Do you want to build something that you really want, or do you want to just stay where you comfortable? And that's what a lot of times it comes down to, is just we be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go through the process of building something back up, because it is a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? It is gonna take a lot of effort, but I don't know, the way I think, the way I move, I'd rather put that effort in, because when I don't do what I'm supposed to do, like, I feel it. And I be unhappy, I be depressed. Maybe that's why a lot of people depressed, because they just not moving in alignment with what they know they supposed to be doing. So I'd just rather just go after it. You know what I'm saying? Make the delusional looking play, make the crazy looking play to everybody else. But at the end of the day, like, every crazy play I made, I won in the end, for real. Like, when I went to the Navy, people didn't understand it. Oh, why you going to the Navy? Like, you could die. That's valid. I could die, but I could die. I'm from Gary. Not saying that people just die all the time in Gary, but what I'm saying is, stuff happens. I could die there. Like, I could die you know what I'm saying, anywhere. But I'm going to the Navy with a plan. You know what I mean? I'm going to get something out of this. Like, and it worked. Everything I said I was gonna do, I did. You know what I'm saying? But if I would've let them people put the fear in me, or their understanding of the process, let that, dictate what I'm doing, I'd be losing. I would've lost. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, nah, you can't listen to everybody. You have to get in tune with your star player and tap in with yourself. Really get to know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you the only person that know what feels in alignment to you. You the only person that know where you really want to go. You the only person that know what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we look for advice from other people who, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's necessarily nothing wrong with getting advice from somebody that's where you are or where you want to be. But I also still feel like them being where they are doesn't necessarily, like, they can give you tips and tricks, but at the end of the day, you your whole different person. You get what I mean? So your path, no matter what, your path is not going to go how their path went. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all two different people. Y'all might end up kind of in the same place, but at the end of the day, we all individuals, and everything is individual to us. So you just got to go out there and do what you want to do, man. You know what I mean? And if you got to start over, start over. Some people don't want to, I want to be a doctor, but I don't want to go to school for 8 years. I used to be one of them. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I was in my 20s, I'd be like, man, I want to make a lot of money, man. What profession can I do where I make a lot of money? I was looking into like optometry, so I ain't necessarily never wanted to be a doctor, but like optometry, maybe dentistry. I'm like a pharmacist. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, I don't want to do all that school. You know what I'm saying? Whole time I'd be like, man, I'm gonna be this and this when I'm done. I'm gonna be this old. Okay, you gonna eventually be that old anyway. Why not just go do what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? The whole time I've been in school for a long time now anyway, still. You know what I'm saying? So them excuses be stupid. Excuse my language, but no, you just do it. Just do it, bruh. Just do it, because the time is gonna pass anyway. So you could stay the same. As a matter of fact, you're not even gonna stay the same. Like, you don't typically get worse. You could stay the same, or you could get better. I'm gonna choose to get better every time. Every time. You know what I mean? And I don't care what that looks like to other people. If I feel like I'm getting better, and like I got the evidence of, you know what I'm saying, of where I came from and where I'm at now, that's all I need. That's all I need, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going. Like, when I was younger too, I think the older you get, the more patience you kind of get, and you kind of understand how the world works. Like, I used to want it all fast, and especially, like I tell you, in this society, we want everything fast. But now I truly understand patience. Like, it's not gonna happen quick. It's not. And you gotta be willing to show up and put that grind in for a long time. And you gotta check the small wins. The small wins is what's gonna keep you going. Because if you focused on how long it's gonna take, you're gonna tap out every time. You know what I mean? But overall in this video, I just wanna say, like, don't be afraid to start over. That doesn't mean you're a failure. The only way you fail is if you quit. And that's, like I said, starting over is more like pivoting, not quitting. And the only way you can fail is if you quit. Then too, don't worry about what starting over look like to other people. You know what I mean? Like, what it like to you, what it feel like to you. That's all that matter. Like, I ain't saying put your, like, if you got a family and stuff, don't put your family in no crazy positions and stuff like that. But what I mean is, like, find a way to take care of your family and still go after it. You know what I'm saying? Find that balance to where you still feel like you being fulfilled and you getting what you need while also taking care of your responsibilities. You know what I mean? And just go after it. You know what I mean? Like, the sky's the limit. If you put the work in and have a plan, like, you gon', like, the message is gonna start getting repetitive at this point, but it sounds simple. It's not simple to execute, but it's really that simple, you know? So thank y'all. So again, thank you to everybody who watched my videos. If only one person, thank you. I appreciate it, bro. Like, you know, cause you don't have to. And I appreciate everybody to show love, repost, share, like, comment. I appreciate all that love. I appreciate it. Appreciate that you resonated with the message. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. This is episode 10. What? Episode 10, man. Hey, we made it. I mean, we ain't made it because this is just the beginning. But thank y'all. It's just Cree. It's Cree's Corner. All right, y'all. Bye.